Sir, I just want to make sure that Kadeem, you're ready.
Yes, I'm going live now. It takes about 20 to 30 seconds, and we are live now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon again. Thank you again for your time. Dr. Borshad, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Um,
We'll go with that. Thank you.
all right. I'm Marion G. I hadn't had a chance to meet you. I'm the chair of the audit committee. Thank you again for joining us. The first item I had on the agenda was just to approve some minutes, but we actually have already done that back in May. But for the purpose of this meeting, I wanted to get formal approval, but we'll go ahead and skip that. So I'd invited Renita Duncan, who's with Reuben Brown. I think you all know her, just to kind of give us um, an update on where we stand with the year-end audit. So Renita, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, thanks, Marion. Thanks for letting me join, guys. I really just wanted to update you all just so we all are operating off the same set of information. We started our field work last week and we are off and running. So the district is keeping us busy and we've got 4 people actively working in the field on different areas. So our intensity level is high as it relates to the things that we're asking for at this point in time. And we're optimistic about it, even though we did get a slow start. So we usually like to start after Labor Day. But as I think everyone on this call knows, we were in constant communication with the district about their readiness for us, and we just wanted to make sure that before we sent everybody out and we started that the trial balance and things were ready for us. So that's my overall update. I also wanted to let you all know on this call that about a month ago, I did have a phone call with the state auditor's office. And I think I've told some, if not all of you, that in different settings, but I wanted to say it on this call. So we are on the same page with the state auditor's office about what their scope is as of right now versus what our scope is. And at this point in time, they are letting us complete the financial statement work and the compliance work before they really ask for things from the district. And ultimately, our goals are the same in that to the extent that they can use our work and not have to duplicate efforts, they will do that. And then also they could ask us to help them with some of their testing and do some things on their behalf, at which case I will absolutely let you all know. That hasn't happened yet, but it's a possibility. That's the update.
Bree
Go ahead.
Hammond. Who is Bree Hammond?
I think that's
It's Kadeem Moss. She's just using her account.
Okay, can you change the name? I was really thrown by that. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the other update I wanted to give you all is that the city of St. Louis, so the mayor's office, Jared Boyd called me, I believe, last week. And well, actually, I should back up. We had a call 2 weeks ago about the RFP and the proposal response that Reuben Brown submitted, which I think led to the conditional approval that we're operating under at this point. But essentially they had questions about us doing additional procedures on contracts and things of that nature. Ultimately, what I told them is that, that would be a separate engagement. And in fact, our consulting team would perform that work. So I told them we could, work up an agreement related to that work, but we are focused on the financial statement audit and the compliance audit at this time. He did call me, the mayor's office called me. Jared reached out last week to ask if we had started on the audits. And I said yes. And I told him we were operating under the engagement letter that was signed prior to the release of the RFP. So I think that's all the updates, but if you have questions for me or anything, I wanted to give you time to ask me.
Renita, the additional work that the mayor's office requested, is that overlapping with the work that the state auditor's office would be doing?
It could potentially. And we haven't signed anything. All we sent was a proposal. And we said, this is how we would address it if we were to do the work. I also don't know how it would be funded, to be honest with you. But yeah, potentially it could, because they're asking the state auditor's office to look at contracts, right? And processes and procedures related to contracts, and that's what this proposed work scope related to.
Okay, so in terms of the financial audit, are we on track to have that done by the deadlines?
Yeah, I think so. At this point, yes. It's very early though. I mean, we started last
Right.
week. Yeah.
Anyone have any additional questions for Renita? Just noticed that President Cousins joined us. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Okay, hearing none. Well, Renita, we appreciate your time this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate you all, and we're happy to be working with you. All right, you can call me anytime. Thanks.
Thank you. So what I would like to do next is to I don't think we can do this though, because we only have two committee members here. I don't know if that's a quorum or if we have to have 3 out of the 4 to go into a closed session.
I think we have to have 3 out of the 4.
I was thinking that
However,
as
if we're
well.
not, quorum, then we're not really a meeting. So
Correct.
if you want to, conclude, the open session and have an informal discussion, I don't think we're violating any laws.
Okay. Well, I would like to do that then. I'd like to conclude our open session and just have a discussion regarding the state audit and a couple other items that I have as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I guess Kadeem, you can end the recording, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. We'll